Hello, how are you guys doing? I am fighting OBS to make it work. If I crash, I will be back as soon as possible. I apologize. OBS really does not like being a game engine. Turns out OBS is a streaming platform and not not a game engine. So there's that. Anyway, we're doing some March of the Mice today. I do want to check something real quick. It tends to like to break right before I go live. I want to test and make sure that this thing works. So Dust Incompetent made a poll system. I want to check and make sure it works. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and just pop open a poll and go ahead and put whatever you want. I'm gonna reject them all so you get your points back, but let's just see if it works. I'm trying to remember how it works. Okay, cool poll test. All right, cool. Create. Yeah, looks like it's working. Cool. So create multiple choice poll, and there we go. God, that's so good. Holy shit. Look at this. Bam, done. That's so much better. So anyway, refunded all the points now. Crank that volume. That's so much faster. Because I don't have to copy paste everything y'all say and fill time. So as a result, this stream might be a little bit shorter as usual. Or than usual. I hope that all the things that I added to OBS actually stayed. If they didn't, we're going to have some weird moments where I have to fiddle with it for a second. I apologize. I've spent the last like 30 minutes putting in all the art. So hopefully this works. We'll see. Anyway. Let me go ahead and get us started. Go ahead and the GIF was chinchillas, not mice. Yeah, if you search GIF, the Twitter GIF thing for mice, it's mostly chinchillas. I don't know why. Am I doing okay? I'm a little tired. I didn't sleep great because this series is really important to me. So, anyway. Boo-boo-boo. Thing I forgot to do. Great. Yeah, it's totally fine that Tita puts the chat uploads. That's fine. Just link it back to my channel so that way people can find it if they want to. Anyway. Is this the button? There we go. Alright, how are the audio levels on that? We're good? I want to fix it now rather than once we get into it. Audio levels all right? Audio is good. All right. Chapter 4. The Locked Room. Last time, you finished your training in boot camp. And that was going good. You actually ended up passing boot camp with flying colors. And as a result, you were given a new posting. You were brought together with Babyface, also known as Greg, and Hero, also known as Abe, your, longtime friend from the village where you grew up, to be given your new post. You are a mouse indeed. You're the mouse in the middle. Your drill sergeant comes up to you and says, "All right, so since you guys seem to work so well together, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys together in the same unit. We got a few units that have already embarked, heading towards the front lines. We want you to go ahead and reinforce there, but on the way, we've had a special request from Titus Falling Moon, the lord of this region, to pick up a some work that he had done. There's a local artist who has is on the way towards where you need to be going. I'm gonna ask that you pick that up on your way out. I've decided to assign you guys to Good Luck or Sergeant Charlie. Sergeant Charlie's. He says, correcting himself as if he realized that he just made a mistake. Sergeant Charlie's new deer. And I wish you good luck with that. A little while later, you end up meeting up with this Sergeant Good Luck Charlie. That, and the new deer that he was given. Am I, cutting in and out? Or something? Everyone's asking me if I'm doing okay. Nah. I was hoping for a deer mount. It basically is. Alright, I'm alright? Okay, good. They didn't understand what new deer meant. Oh, right, yeah. I make this series so you don't have to watch all the episodes, but yeah, I guess that would be kind of surprising that there are deer tanks. You're in the Mounts army, and you've just been assigned a deer tank, basically. That deer is tiny. The mouse is normal size. It's a smaller size buck, not the larger class like that saved you the other day from, well, feels like the other day, but it was like a month or so ago in game time. It's a younger deer, and so therefore doesn't have the auxiliary sponsons. Just has one larger turret, and that's it. It's a very simple design. Along the side there, you can see there's a ladder that leads to a top hatch. That is how you get in. The sergeant go ahead and beckons you over to meet him inside the tank proper. And so all of you climb aboard. Into the tank itself. It's much more cramped than you would have expected. The main room, or the main compartment, has just enough room for 2 benches that act as ammo storage and, you know, general storage, as well as bedding for while people are on the march. In the main center of the room is the loading area for the turret, and just beyond that is the driving section. There's a few windows that can be opened or shut depending on the need, and then there's some false windows below. Greg, Abe, and yourself are standing pretty small for a tank. The sergeant looks you over and he says, "All right, boys. So I've heard about our new assignment. It should be a pretty easy one. We're just gonna drop by, pick up the art, and move on from there. Guess I should introduce myself. I am Sergeant Charles. Do not call me by anything else. I know about the rumors. I know about what people say about me. If you call me by Good Luck Charlie, I will make sure you're punished for it. Greg is ecstatic. He's super excited. This has been his dream for quite a while, to be able to defend the local area from pirates. Greg, however, looks nervous as always. I am going to go ahead and put up a poll. He's going to ask, all right, honestly don't know how you guys did on your test, but if you're assigned with me, I would assume you did okay. The ammunition is, like gunpowder based. It's, like cannons. You know. There are, 4 positions on a tank crew. The positions are Commander, which Sergeant Charlie is going to be taking, Loader, which is pretty much what you think, and Gunner, which is actually the firing and acquisition of targets, and then Driver, which is, you know, pretty much what you'd think. These are basically your options on what position you want. Greg immediately says, I want to shoot the gun. Charlie gives him a look. All right. I'm going to go ahead and open up redemptions. Hopefully I did this right. Okay. Oh my god, this is so neat. Look at this. Oh. It busted. Shit. Ah! Okay, it broke. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to manually do a couple. It worked for one of them. All right. Am I back? That was a me problem, I think. I don't know exactly what happened there, but it crashed. And as a result, I believe it didn't save the thing. So, give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and copy paste this stuff over again. Anyway, hi. How are you guys doing? OBS really just does not it doesn't like being a game engine. I was telling you guys. It's not a huge fan of that. I need to probably make an actual like system for this rather than whatever I'm doing here. But I don't know how to program, but I don't like not knowing what I'm doing stop me from doing what I want to do creatively. And so as a result, that means that I break things. So that's great. Anyway, give me a second to stall. How was your day? Was it good? Did you guys wish Natalie a happy birthday? Because it's Natalie's birthday today. Thank you for being an awesome mod. Are you a Mice Stuck fan? What the hell? Driver, can we do a sick drift in the deer? Rock, paper, scissors for gun, loader. Okay. All right, copy and then paste. All right. Let's go. Let's see if this actually worked. All right. Anyway, Go ahead and bring up the sound effects, and then while you guys are voting, I will go ahead. Yeah, feel appreciated, Natalie. Look at all these people who care for you. Deal with it. There we go. There's the sound effects. You missed me crashing. Aside from that, you didn't miss much. You got assigned to a deer. All right. You were just voting on whether or not, or what position on the deer tank you would want. And then there's a new poll available, and that's so good. Everything's integrated. And he asked you what you would like to do. That is a rain effect. It's not raining yet. There we go. Yeah. Notice you can pick multiple options. Pick all of the ones you want to do. I hear static. Is that intentional? Nope, it's rain. Whoops. I just screwed that up. Oh, God. Alright. I am just breaking everything today. Like how it's like, oh, it's going to be so much more streamlined. The one thing Dustin Competent couldn't fix is me. I'm still dumb. Oh, we'll get used to the new system eventually. Alright, so let's check this out. Sad Mouse is Greg. He was the if you watch the last chapter, he was the guy who was forced to be a ghost because he fell asleep during Firewatch. He's just kind of a neurotic person. Can we give him weed? There's no weed to give. Greg looks Lorez. That would be my fault. You decide to tell the sergeant, hey, nice moustache. Which I'm surprised I didn't think of as a joke. He says, thanks. Anyway. To which you say, I would like to drive. Alright, well, we're going to have everyone rotate positions, so everyone will have a chance at everything, and once I figure out what you guys are like and whether or not I can trust you with stuff, we'll figure out what we're doing. Greg doesn't seem to want to do much of anything, so he opts to be the loader. And with that, you drive the tank for the first time. You drive the deer for the first time. Being a slightly older mouse, in fact, Sergeant Goodluck Charlie is much older than you would expect anyone in the Army to be. There is a bit of a reputation amongst the armed forces that they do not have especially long lifespans. So to find someone who is not old, but older is surprising. He definitely knows what he's doing as far as all of the positions on the tank, and is able to give you some good tips on how to drive. This was not something that was covered in your training. You knew about it. Functionally speaking, middle-aged mouse. He's like in his, like, you can retire. He just hasn't because he's needed. After a little while of traveling with you driving and Greg just swiveling the turret around like a madman, and Greg just sort of acquainting himself with everything, it begins to rain lightly. And I can do this. It's a fairly quiet rain, so you opt to steer the deer over under a tree, and it delays your progress for a while. Obviously, you can stay nice and dry inside the inside the tank, but you don't want to get the deer wet necessarily. You're currently on your way to... Oh. There we go. Apparently that doesn't loop. You tell everything went right today. Nothing broke prior to stream. Anyway. Brain glitched for a second there. Don't pay any mind to that. That's just me not being good at my job. After doing a quick stop for the rain, you come to a small town. And by small, I mean it makes the town you grew up in look massive. You pull the deer over to the side, and alongside the house where the artist that you are told to meet up with lives. It's a very nice little house. And make your way on up to his door. Greg opts to... Sergeant Charlie decides to stay inside the tank because he says, like, I'm just going to keep it busy. I'm going to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. Just go and get the art and come back. Greg knocks on the door, and it swings open very suddenly, hitting him in the nose, when a squirrel comes out. What? Absolutely not. Nope. No. And then the door is shut again. You're now left with a bit of a weird situation. I'm going to go ahead and leave it up for y'all to vote. Let me go and complete all those. Okay, let me see if I can get this right this time. All right. I got to remember how he told me to do it. So open redemptions. What would you guys like to do? Okay, I'm going to... Greg rubs his nose because that hurt. Oh, crap. Look at me. Look at me being fancy. Look at this. Bam. Done. It crashed, but it was OBS crashing, not your thing. You're good. That was OBS not wanting to play along. It works. I probably closed the redemptions on that a little too fast. I apologize for that. Yeah, not your fault. That was on me. I keep calling Abe Greg. I'm sorry. Yes, no. Greg is standing in the back. You're in the middle here, and then Abe is up front. So if you guys are asking if Greg is okay, I would assume you want to be asking Abe if he's okay. I'm an idiot for getting their names mixed up. I'm sorry. Hey, what the hell did I name the... Go ahead and vote. Vote. Remember that meme? Vote. I am pretty happy with the way that this works. Okay, cool. You decide to ask Abe if he's okay. Is the voting... I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to put the voting bookmark in. The bookmark is... so I have to add it individually to every single one, and, yeah. When will you make a vote two-parter emote? Asking Abe, not Greg. Right. You ask Abe if he's okay, which he says, yeah, but that hurt. What's wrong with this guy? Say, we should knock again. Excuse us, sir. We've come to pick up the paintings. The drawings, says Greg. The squirrel, known as Herbert, the artist that you were supposed to meet up with, has opened the door again. This time, a little bit more gently, to not knock Abe in the nose this time. He says, okay, yeah, sure, no, it's, okay, fine, but, okay, just, he stammers for a minute. All right, come in. We'll work this out. There's been some new developments, and I need you to come inside. He leads you in through the main hallway and into his bedroom, where all of you stand on the same side of the room because I didn't load at everyone's things. His bedroom is a majority of his house on the first floor, consisting of a bookshelf, some just random pieces of paper, and a papasan. All right, let's try that again. Are we back? Let me know when we're back. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. OBS just doesn't want to play nice tonight, so that's cool. Because I've been working for like a month worrying about this. And then it's just like, what if I just break as soon as you put all these drawings in? Anyway, as I was saying, Herbert leads you into the into his bedroom, which makes up his living room and, I guess, library. Which contains a empty bookshelf, some random pieces of paper, and his papasan, which acts as his bed, which is just completely unmade. He says, all right. So 2 things. One, my name's Herbert. I assume you're here to pick up the art. I thought you guys might be the thief. Now, that being said, it's all here. It's just not dry yet. You guys want... Here, let's go upstairs. He frantically leads you all upstairs past the front lobby area and to the work room. All right. So this is my office, and this is where I do all my work. He points to the bookshelf in the back right corner. This is the drying rack. There's a few that are still drying. We'll get them done in time, but they need a night to dry. It's a drying rack. And I don't really want to have them out and about while I'm waiting for... They will smudge, and I have been given this patron opportunity by Lord Titus Falling Moon himself. I'm not going to mess this up. So I just want to ask, he's not expecting it yet. Can you give me like the night in order to just let them dry. So that's the first thing. The second thing, this morning I woke up and someone put a note on my door, and it says that they're gonna steal. Here. He just hands you a piece of paper, and it says, "I know what you're doing here, and I'm not gonna let it happen. I will be taking your art tonight with no signature." I got this on my door this morning. I'm going to go ahead and open up a poll. Wait, that's not how I do it. How do I do this? Okay. So first, I clear all redemptions. I open the redemptions. Once we get about 20 or so, I can actually have it be more. Gonna go and pause redemptions there. Then create new poll. Multiple choice poll. God, this thing works like a dream, Dust. Like, as long as I don't screw it up, it's good. But that's on me. Alright, vote. I didn't. The one downside is I didn't bother to check them all, to make sure none of them are like weird. But if anything super weird wins, I'm just gonna ignore it. Like, I don't know, pee on the carpet or something. Anon, thank you for the gift sub. Dust definitely deserves that. Thank you. Did you miss anything important? I crashed twice, so that was cool. Scam call. Nice. Gonna give you guys a minute more to go ahead and vote. Yeah, I didn't bother picking up. This I want to be a little bit more serious than my regular streams, because I work real hard on it. The vote, it should be up at the top. You should be able to click on it. Alright, it looks like the winning one is... Why would someone want to steal your art? Okay, so I don't know what they told you, but I'll go and fill you in. My job, the reason that I have this house, is to be able to convince people to come to the Falling Moon Kingdom. I don't know where you guys are from. I don't care. And in order to do that, I need to do drawings of the area to convince people how pretty it is out here and how unexpanded upon it is, so that way people will actually come here. That's why I was hired to do this work by the Lord of this region. That being said, with the rain that we've been having recently, it's been a bit difficult to get some drawings going, and it's also raised the humidity in the area, which means that the ink hasn't dried in time. And so while I am supposed to hand it off to you, I just figured you guys could be a little bit faster in getting it down there and maybe make an excuse. I don't know. Make an excuse that you're just like a day late because rain or what. I don't know. You got army men things you could say. You got army men things you could say. Can we see some more of your writing? I'm not a writer, I'm an artist, but let me see if I can find something. He shuffles around the room for a bit and finds something. This is me trying to remember what I was supposed to order in order to have supplies to finish it off. Will this do? He hands you a piece of paper. Listen, if you're suspecting me, I'm just gonna tell you right now. A lot of people don't like what I'm doing here. Does it look similar? The threat, the message from the thief, is very blocky, intentionally very sloppy looking, probably just to disguise the handwriting of the actual person, so it looks nothing like his. A lot of people don't like the idea that I'm trying to get people to move here. If I had to make a guess, I would say it's probably that Marley guy. He doesn't like me. He's never liked me. A lot of people don't want people moving here because they've got their nice quiet town vibe, and I get that. I like it here too. But like, you know, I got a job to do. I gotta make a house. I gotta pay for this house. I'm glad you guys are here. I have not been able to sleep lately. I'm sorry if I seem a little, tired. But, since we've got to wait for this to dry anyway, would you guys mind just watching it tonight? To make sure that no one does anything weird and I can just get a decent night's sleep. You offer to have all three of you blow on the painting to make it dry faster. He kind of stares at you for a second. No, I don't think that'll work. How do you know until we try? I've been an artist for years. No, that's not gonna work. It's getting close to night as it is. I've tried that before. That you can do that with like a air or a hair dryer, but like that doesn't exist in this universe. How old is this squirrel? Like, approximately your age. A little bit older. I like everyone saying this is my persona, despite the fact that the only connecting traits are he has glasses and lives in a house that is for an artist. Abe says, I think I want to run this by our sergeant real quick, if that's all right. He nods, and y'all head on back out to the tank. Let's see. Where is this? Oh, wow. That got real messed up. You're just going to hang out over here then. All right. On your way out the door, you run into another mouse who says, hey, what's the army doing here? You finally getting rid of that guy? Let me go ahead and complete all. Open redemptions. There we go. So anyway, let me know when we're all back. OBS does not like doing what it's doing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I need to get rid of some of the older ones. Let me try doing that. We're back. New poll. Multiple choice poll. I'm gonna go ahead and link this off to y'all in chat. Boop. There you go. Do you know what's causing it? OBS isn't a video game. And I'm telling it it is. And we're having a bit of an argument. You need to set your images for unload. Wow, that's not a thing that I'm gonna do to... Every single character is its own layer. And some background objects are separate layers. And some objects themselves are separate layers. And then there's also a sound effect that happens every time a new page opens. So that's not happening. Instead, I'm just going to remove all the ones that aren't being used today. I'm going to give you my Microsoft PowerPoint key, please. I might have to use something like PowerPoint. I'm going to have a very disjointed session today. Anyway, looks like the winning vote was, no, but where were you last night? Referring to, are you arresting, Herbert? To which he says, asleep. That's what people do at night. What do you... Is he dead? What happened? You go, who are you anyway? He says, well, my name's Marley. I moved here because of that artist there, and this is not a thriving huge town. He's kind of a liar in his art. Wouldn't be surprised if he got arrested, but a little bit upset that he's not. Alright, well, guess I'll be going then. With that, he leaves. You guys head back up into the tank and meet back up with Sergeant Charlie. You explain the situation to him. And he says, well, I guess this is a bit of a setback, but honestly, I could use a decent night's sleep. So here's what we're going to do. I want to test y'all's abilities. We're able to test and see whether or not you guys can drive a tank. deer. So let's go ahead and the deer still has legs. It's just folded up under him because that's how deer sit. He does not look anything like Marley. You guys are mouse racist. Is Charlie's mustache removable? No, that's on his face. If he says that it's not ready to go, I want to see how good you guys are at just doing something simple. I'm gonna guard this place tonight. We're gonna take shifts. Or y'all are gonna take shifts. I'm gonna sleep. We'll pick it up in the morning. Nice and easy. Let's see. Bree, I want you on outside watch. Let's have Abe on the inside, and then Greg, you could take the first shift sleeping. I'll stay up during that shift, then I'm going to sleep through the other two unless if y'all need me. Greg, you take the second outside shift. Bree, you take the second inside shift. Abe comes inside, and then everyone else takes whatever job you haven't had already, right? You're going to sleep in the deer tank. Yes, that's your job. That's where you sleep. There's little benches for you. All right. Maybe I can close out of, like, Discord or something. Why don't we sleep in the artist's house? Well, did he offer that? Are we supposed to guard him? Yeah, you're going to have guys stand outside, and then you're going to have some guys... The thief threatened to steal the art, not him, right? You guys want to go back inside and ask him to sleep inside? Close any browsers you have open. I have nothing else open. Alright, so you guys head back inside. Hey, can we sleep in your house? No. You guys need to guard my place tonight. Abe taking special attention to make sure that he's not in the way of the door this time. Can we guard it from the inside? You guys can stand outside the room, but I don't trust any of you guys not to be the thief yourselves, so y'all can stand outside the room. Bro, we just got here. Well, I don't know who wants to steal it. I don't even know if you guys are really military. Maybe you're from some other nation. I'm gonna lose my job. I'm gonna lose my house if someone ends up stealing this. Deer right next to you. That could be from some other... Listen, I don't think anyone's going to try and pull anything with the tank outside. You're right. So with you taking the first outside shift... I guess I should allow you guys to do things. Give me a second. Let you guys do some options. it's getting close to nightfall now, so everyone needs to probably take positions. I sure hope nothing wacky and uncharacteristic happens this night. Okay, that's probably enough. And then new poll, multiple choice. Okay. I don't think it's the poll thing. I think that's OBS. Because OBS is doing it, and I don't know why that specifically would cause problems. Oh, what? Oh, that's weird. Oh, man. I'm having to fix problems as we go. That's neat. That's my favorite. We still good? Are we still alive? These are all actually good answers. Yeah, you're right. The one that's a little confusing is look around for clues from previous theft. There's not been any theft yet. And with you guys on the case, there won't be, right? Check around the house for weak points. We'll go ahead and show this angle again. So the house only has one window on the first floor, and it's the one right next to the door. On the second floor, there's 3 windows. One that leads to the office, the artist's room, the studio, where he does his work, and the other 2 leading out onto the landing in the second floor and first floor areas. You can see one of the windows here. The other 2, or the other one is, you know, closer to, you know, us as far as this drawing goes. The other window leads into the studio itself, like so. But aside from that, there's no obvious entrances to the no balcony, no back door, no basement hatch. Which floor is the art on? The art is being stored inside the dresser in the studio. There is no basement. You've seen every single room of the place at this point. Have you seen any of the art yet? When you were in other rooms, you saw random pieces of art on walls and such. You guys have no real daylight action time to investigate. I just wanted to show you guys that. Let's see. And then, where did the poll go? Okay. I sure hope nothing wacky or uncharacteristic happens tonight. Use our deer driving skill to park a deer outside the front door to make it harder for the thief to get in. Unless our thief is a ghost, they'll have a hard time getting in. Deer are really good at big movements, but not very good at specific movements. Being a mouse, steering a deer is difficult, and doing something as precise as not running over his house with a tank is going to be a little bit difficult. So parking it near is about as good as you can do, though that is a good idea. There was no previous theft, so there's no clues from that. And sit in your first shift outside the door. All right, so we can just move on to that then. Oh, cool. Anyway. I think it's when I load in new images. I think that's what causes it to crash. That was faster. Yeah, no, I'm getting used to it now. If I open up an image, then, why is OBS struggling so much today? It really doesn't like what I'm doing to it. Can I use my free action to tell OBS to eat a dick? Yeah, you can. Night falls. It's dark. It's quiet. It begins to rain slightly, which is mostly annoying because there's only a small amount of overhang to speak of. Not really much that really, helps you stay dry during the rain. Now we can do the rain sound effect again. See? Look at me being fancy. That's rain. Getting stuck in the outside shift while it's raining is pretty much the worst. But that little overhang is enough to kind of help you. It's not the worst rain, but you've got your back up against the wall anyway, just to make sure that no one can get through the door. During this time, a mouse walks by in a tiny raincoat and walks up to you and says, Is everything okay? Is Herbert all right? Why is the military here? He didn't do anything. He's great. Look, I don't know what you think he's done, but he's a good man. Opening up redemptions. New poll. Multiple choice poll. How much did you miss? Not as much as you'd think because it keeps crashing. That's rain. That's rain. See? Rain. Just a little bit of rain. Let nothing pass through that small window. None of the windows open. Just not really a point. Just leave the door open if you want some cross breeze. You ask, how do you know Herbert? She says, well, he's a good friend. He moved here, and, is he okay? You say, listen, it's okay. We're here to protect him. Go ahead and move along. We need to, we need to make sure that no one gets in tonight. It's fine. Don't distract me. Someone wants to hurt Bert. I never call any of this. I never call these awful puns. I thought about naming Herbert Lance as an aside. Because, it's kind of got like a medievalish aesthetic. And, Lance isn't really a common name now. But back in medieval times, they used to call people Lance a lot. Anyway, she leaves. -2. I want my sub money back. I'm unsubbing. Okay, fair enough. Smappy, thank you for the 44 months of support. Give me back my Twitch Prime. It's going to open up redemptions again, just in case if you guys want to do anything for the rest of your outside shift. Don't reward his puns with subs. You can also opt to not do anything right now. All right, I'm going to go and pause that. I'm probably doing more polls than really needed, but how much control do we have over our own tail? Like, how much control do you have over any appendage? Like a reasonable amount? Ooh. Multiple choice. Undefined. That's probably too many. I think it's because I didn't clear it before I hit a new one. Yeah, okay, cool. So if I don't clear the old one, if it has too many options, then it glitches out. I'm not sure how many the limit is, but there you go. I cleared out all the ones from the last one, and it worked. Undefined is bad. Undefined is my fault, it turns out. So while you guys are voting, I'm going to go and clear off all of this. I'm going to bet the limit is about 20. So I think what I'll do is I'll try pausing redemptions once we hit about 20. Scanning through them, making sure I get rid of any redundant ones. So like earlier, multiple ones were for driver, for the position you wanted. And I can clear those, and then open it up for a couple more. And then get rid of any that are like, obvious troll answers. So you say, make sure you keep an eye on the door while doing all of this dumb stuff. Do a quick lap around the house just to make sure everything's Gucci. Check the windows. Run the perimeter. Roll for wisdom. You don't have a dice. Think of mouse puns. You make a quick decision to run all the way around the house to make sure that everything's fine. You check the one window right next to you. It's fine. Nothing's happened. You've been standing next to it this whole time. You run around the outside of the... Boop, boop. Where's... You run around the outside of the house. Shouldn't be any way for anyone to be able to climb up to the second floor because of the way that the vaulting is. You run around back to the front, having seen no one outside for a decent, distance. The dandelion is a decent distance away. Like, it would be a fairly unreasonable jump. Where are our comrades stationed? Greg has the first shift on sleeping. Abe is currently inside, just outside the door to the studio, which is locked. And then Charlie is inside guarding the deer. I get anxiety when there's long enough pauses of silence. I apologize. But yeah, that's the outside. Boop, boop, boop. And then where's the button? Where is it? Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Let's hope it doesn't break. Okay. Some time passes. About a third of the night comes by, and Greg drops by to relieve you of your position. Not really enjoying having to stand out here in the rain. You see anything? You have third shift. Greg, what's the password? We don't have a password. Greg looks like he just woke up. Being that it was his turn to sleep, he probably did. Some weirdo came by, some suspicious lady in a raincoat. Okay. Didn't get in? You okay, fam? Yeah, no, I'm just a little tired. I just woke up. It's fine. And then we ran around the house after we saw a person with a raincoat. It's normal to be kind of tired after waking up after, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours of sleep. Well, your next shift is inside, so you'd be going inside to check the inside anyway. Hello? Oh, weird. Okay, cool. Fixed it. Anon, thank you for the gift sub. My/art check before shift change. So Greg takes over your position as you head inside, back into the main hallway. All's quiet inside. Up the stairs, This door, by the way, is the door to the artist's bedroom, which is locked right now. He told you he was going to lock it because that's a normal thing to do at night, especially with strangers in your house. You climb upstairs to see Abe standing outside the door. He gives you a quick little wave as you ask him how he's doing. I assume. I'm just sort of making things up. Why did I actually let you guys decide to do things rather than not? All right, go for it. The studio is also locked, yes. Sneak in and eat some paint for a treat. No. Abe kind of just looks over you and says, "Has it been 2 hours already? 2.5, whatever." And then new poll. Why do you hate paint? You can't eat paint. Okay. Why you... Okay, so... for some reason, it wants to still have some of the ones... I did clear it out this time. Hi, everybody! How are you? I'm doing awful. So anyway, plot was happening. Let me go ahead and copy paste this over for you. I don't know what's up. I honestly don't. I don't know why it's acting so bad. It was acting this way when I was setting things up too. The stream's going to be cut up by the crash. Yeah, it's going to be super annoying. Anyway, this is you having options to say things to Greg. Or Abe, excuse me. Abe. Doing great today. It's one of those days, yeah, just everything breaking. You decided to listen to the studio door. Abe kind of just looks at you like, what? You go, what's up? He goes, not much, just, standing outside of a door. Nothing's happening. Just kind of hanging out. You seen anything weird, you ask him? He says, nope. Just been sitting here. Trying to figure out what to do with myself. Firewatch is really boring, isn't it? Kinda hated it. Kinda was hoping that we wouldn't be doing this anymore, but it's literally our first job is to do this, isn't it? You listen to the studio door and don't hear anything aside from the sound of rain just generally in the area. The occasional crash of thunder. Better to be boring than exciting, yeah? I guess, but, kind of expected our first job to be like, I don't know, saving a princess or, I don't know, something. It's kind of boring. Anyway, I'm gonna go and try and take a nap, I guess. Good luck. You pull up a stool and just sit down next to the door. You hear Abe exit the front door outside and have a brief conversation with Greg, and then him running off through the rain. Yeah, Abe's right. Firewatch kind of sucks. Just kind of sit here for like a while trying to think of something to do with yourself. Complete all. Open redemptions. What would you like to do with yourself for 2.5 hours while you sit here in the dark? Listening to the rain, trying not to fall asleep. God, I hope I don't crash it again, 'cause I'm about to try and do things. Do. Crashing games. Do. All right. Pause redemptions. New poll. Multiple choice. It worked this time. Don't know if it has anything to do with crashing or not, but... Alright, I'm just gonna open up Task Manager. You know, 24-ish% CPU usage. Memory is at about just shy of 40. GPU is about 7 or 8%. This is all fairly standard for having Discord and OBS and Firefox open at the same time. Nothing suspicious really about like what I've got loaded. Go ahead and exit out of the Epic Game Launcher. Sure, maybe save myself 4% memory. Why? Yeah, Firefox is currently taking up a gig of memory for some reason. You attempt to take a look through the keyhole. It's pitch dark because it's raining outside and it's dark in the room and the room has no lighting. You hum a rat song for a minute. This makes you feel good. You hum quietly, though, in order to not disturb Herbert. You jiggle the handle to the studio to see if it's locked. It is. You decide to go ahead and look around the room or the hallway some. You look at the painting on the wall. It's a nice painting. Painting is really not much of a thing in this world, as one would expect. It's mostly ink wash sort of stuff. And that's the style that this artist ends up using. So it's all more or less monotone with blacks and grays and such. The scene here is of a waterfall over a lake. Something that you haven't seen being in a somewhat landlocked area of the country. It's pretty. You can see why he was commissioned to do this. You continue to stand outside the door. Or sit, I guess. You attempt to look under the rug. You find floorboards. Not really sure what you were expecting. There's also some dust. Also, not really sure what you were expecting. You try to peek inside, but it's locked. Apparently mice are colorblind. They are mostly colorblind. Y'all do not have the key. Herbert decided to take the key with him to bed. Herbert doesn't seem to be the cleanliest person. He just sort of leaves things about. So, after doing these little bits of investigation in order to, like, you know, keep your mind off of just sitting in front of a door, 2.5 hours pass, and eventually Greg comes back up the stairs to greet you, which I will find that scene. I will find it, and then I will put it on screen, and you will see Greg, and Greg will be there, and he will say hello with his face. It's a common thing that people don't understand about mice is that they have faces in which they can use to speak. And here he comes. Here he is. There he is. Okay, cool. So So Greg walks up to you and he says, anything to report? Just got back from outside. It's went. Sorry, you just got dry probably standing in here. Password, Greg. Password. Greg, did you see anything? No? No one's... it's kind of late at night and it's raining, so, you know, no one's about. Greg looks so sad. He's tired and he just, like... check to see if Greg is evil. You... okay? You mentally prepare himself for whether or not you could consider Greg to be evil. He seems no more or less evil than you. Imposter check for Greg. This is Greg. Spy check him with a flamethrower. This is not TF2. You can't do that. You also don't have a flamethrower. What if we're evil? Have you done your task, Gregory? I guess I'll open up redemptions again, since it seems like everyone wants to do things. Okay, there's only one ask, so... okay. There we go. Just a little bit of lag. It feels so instantaneous that I'm just like, alright, let's go! I'm also, like, tired, so, you know. Create multiple choice. Straw poll. If any of these break or they're not right, let me know. Vote! Complete all. Complete all. There we go. Easy. God, that's so good, Dust. You did great. This thing is so nice. The poll maker is so nice. It makes it real fast. Vote could be a better Twitch TV emote. I've got those new animated emotes. I want to hire Achiro, who did the Dance Fucker Dance thing. To do that, but smaller for an emote. But I haven't been able to get in contact with him. Or them. I actually don't know. You decide to tell Greg that he's doing a great job, and you hug him. Now you're slightly damp, and he's slightly concerned. Thanks. Bree? You decide to pat Greg on the head. Greg, what is evil? You decide to follow up. What? Like, have you ever thought about the idea of evil? Like, are we good because of the actions that we decide to do or the actions that we do? Are the thoughts that we have part of who we are? Greg looks confused. Hey, Bree, maybe you should go to sleep. It's your turn, and you only got a few hours before, sunrise. You sound a little weird. You hug Greg goodnight and go ahead and go downstairs. Boop. On your way out, you run into Abe, who's got the shift outside. He says, Awful night for rain, don't you think? Says with a yawn. Can we vault over the railing? It's a one-story drop. You don't really want to vault over the railing. Okay, we're back. Honestly, if I had any idea what could be causing this, I would try and fix it. But I don't know what's wrong. I don't know why it's doing this. So I can't be like, oh, we'll just do this tomorrow instead, and that'll fix things. But it's funnier this way. Oh, yeah, no, it makes me super happy. Anyway, no, it's OBS because I'm getting a crash report every single time. It has something to do with something. Like, normal streaming video games does not cause problems, which leads me to believe it's something going on with this. Town of Nowhere had more sprites. It's most likely they're overloading OBS encoding for long enough time that it just dies. Can someone check and see how long each of these, like, how long are these, like, breaks? Past broadcast. There we go. One was for an hour 17. Another one was for 14 minutes. Okay. That doesn't really, weren't the Town of Nowhere streams longer? Like how long do I stream before a crash? It happens pretty consistent. It was doing this before I started stream. I know it's new, the redemption thing, but I don't think that that's it. If it's like an overloading thing, then yeah, maybe. When was the last time you updated OBS? Anytime OBS is like, hey, do you want to update? I go, yes. Like 20 minutes? I'm bad at time? Okay. Because it's not I know that I've done more than 2 attempts at this. Let me check and see what it says in the folder. I apologize to anyone who's like trying to watch this and have any idea what's going on. It's good that it's a mystery today, and then it crashes like this every... Yeah, I'm looking at the time, and it's 14 minutes and 40-ish seconds every crash. Okay, so the first one was 13 minutes 50. No, the first one is 14 minutes 40. Then there was a 53-second thing where I talked to myself, I think. Then the next one was 13 minutes 50. Then there was another one that was 14 minutes 37. Then there was another one that was 14 minutes 38. And then the last one was 14 minutes 48. So it's something to do with like how long OBS has been running. So it's like 14 and a half minutes consistently that I can go without it crashing. About every 15 minutes it'll crash. Neat. As far as I know, I've changed nothing. Want to do a boring experiment? Where we just stand here for 15 minutes? Do literally nothing with OBS for the next 15 minutes. God, that sounds awful. Okay. Sure. So 15-minute intermission, I guess, where we just sit here. It's diagnostic. It'll let us know. We're currently at 4 minutes, almost 5. Real time March of the Mice, Firewatch. That way you can learn whether or not it's something you're doing or OBS. Yeah, it's. I mean, like, I think it seems coincidental that the voting thing is the reason that it's happening, but I think the reason that it's happening that way is because I'm asking you guys to do something every 15 or so minutes. I think that's what the issue is. If you're watching on After Hours and I did decide to actually put this part in, then hey, skip forward about like 10 minutes. Hey, sweetheart. Anon, thank you for the gift sub. What did I eat today? For lunch, I had... Okay, so breakfast, I had Raisin Bran Crunch. It's pretty good. For lunch, I had leftover spaghetti. And then for dinner, I got a DoorDash from my favorite burger place called Phil's Ice House. It was good. Tank Facts, thank you for the 10 months of support. Doc's Burgers. The DoorDash lady came by, was not wearing a mask. I was. Felt weird. I tried to take a nap today. Did not work. How's my day? It was alright. I tried to take a nap, but Herman was like, no, it's time for play. And Abby was like, it's time for play? And they both like ran around screaming. Yeah, I know that I don't have to wear a mask anymore, but I'm just like, dude, please. I mean, like, I'm vaccinated. I don't know if everyone else is. And I'm just used to, I'm used to XCOM logic. The 95%, you know, yeah, you'll probably be fine. It'll probably work. You'll probably get a hit, you know? If you got that gun barrel jammed straight up in that alien's mouth, you're great. But there's that 5% chance that seems to happen way more than 5% of the time where you miss. So, you know, I'm gonna just wear a mask until it becomes like a thing where they call the cops on me, or until I feel like it's safe. You know, once we get up to herd immunity here in Austin and the Austin area. XCOM logic, never trust a percentage no matter how high on your favorite is. Yeah, a 5% chance that an alien shoots you is a 100% chance. It's like the Pokemon move thing. I don't trust, man. I don't know what the percentage is here. It's pretty close to the national average. Check out that webpage. According to Can We Eat Ass Yet? No. 45.3% of Americans have been vaccinated. So there you go. There you are. If we have game recommendations and we're not in the Discord, where should we post it? Just hit me up on another thing, like email me or send me a Tumblr DM or at me on Twitter. I need to probably get another couple games in the lineup. Isaac's good. RimWorld's good. This is good, but this is a once a month thing. Reading creepypasta is good, but I need to like go and look for creepypasta, and I just didn't really have time this month because of this and the Homestuck thing. So yeah. What about that car game? On Switch. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'd have to set up the Switch in here. That's kind of a kind of a thing. SCPs should be good. SCPs should be just fine. My Summer Car. Bug Snacks again. I think we finished it. Have I heard about YouTube username 666 creepypasta? Yeah, that's a good one. The older ones should be fine. Pajama Sam too. Nah. If you guys have any creepypasta suggestions, let me know. Did I finish Disco Elysium? No. But also I noticed that people don't really want to watch it, which is weird. It's like under 100 people show up to that. I did eat dinner, yes. Did you order yourself dinner yet? And the numbers on YouTube aren't much better. It is sad. It was a good story, but the game is what is your choice of shooting games these days? I've been playing a lot of Insurgency. I recently got the unification mod for Dawn of War. I might do that tomorrow in the morning. Because that's what I've been doing just in my free time. It seems to not like to save. I played it for a bit today and then it crashed. Whenever I save. Insurgency Sandstorm is on nexus.gg slash RevScarecrow. You can get it there. It is, someone says, on sale. Is it on sale right now on Steam? On my Nexus store, it's $30. It's a good game. Community is really small, but if you like your slower tactical shooters, but don't want something as hardcore as Arma, but want something a little bit more hardcore than like Call of Duty, it's kind of like a comfortable in between. Like you can finish a game in a reasonable time frame, which is nice. It's good. It's a good shooty game. I tried streaming it before a couple times and it went bad. It's actually cheaper on Steam right now. Get it on Steam rather than the Nexus.gg. Because it's currently $15, 50% off in July 8th. It's a cool game. We're at the 12-minute 36 mark, according to this. Would it be a good game for stream, or does Insurgency have too many funny gamers? It had a couple funny gamers, if I know what you mean. Last time they did some mic spam and said some words that get me banned on Twitch. And there's currently a glitch with the game that makes it so that way you can hear the enemy's team chatter, which is super annoying. So like you'll say something like, "Oh, you know, let's go around the left side," and then everyone will on the other team will hear, "Hey, let's go around to the left side," so they know to like guard the right side because it's mirrored. And then so like, you know, you're trying to coordinate things, and it's just like, all right, guys, just follow me. That's become my way of doing things now. But yeah, we're at the 13-minute, almost 14-minute mark. We should be getting a crash in the next like 30 seconds. So here we go. Let's see. I'm not doing anything. My hand's off the keyboard. I'm going to give it like another like minute or so to see if it'll crash it. Okay. 14 minutes, 22. 23. Should be getting a crash in like 20-ish seconds. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, new strategy. New strategy. Here's what we're going to do now. OBS, but this time, yeah, Natalie's hypothesis proven. We know that it is almost exactly 14 minutes, 30 seconds for a crash. Thank you, Natalie. So I'm currently on my regular scene collection. So for those of you that don't know how I do this stuff, let's see. Do I have a screen region? There we go. All right. So anyway, this is OBS, right? This is not going to be in the VOD because it's boring. This is my regular scene. Then we've got the Town of Nowhere and the March of the Mice. Clicking between these will change the scene region between one where I can go, the High Lord of Terra! And one where I can actually do, you know, whatever, right? So I overwrite the images. So, like, when I'm switching out the images, to make sure that the sound still plays, I'll you know, load something else, you know, like, the Fawns! And then, you know, there you go. And it's like the same thing. Because I want to still have the page turn effect, but I have to do like a fiddly thing with the page turn every time. And that's kind of annoying. So rather than reloading the, you know, making a new scene region, putting the sound effect the correct way, and then you know, new image, I just change out the image like that. Properties change, and then there you go. I guess I could put this in the VOD. I'm stalling for time. I want to see if it's happening here too, because if it doesn't, why is L on my desktop? Because Homestuck, man. So if it doesn't crash while we're just sitting here with this, then it's something specific to the March of the Mice. And if that's the case, I don't know what to do. Like, I legit have no idea what's wrong with OBS. Are we going to wait 15 minutes again? Just to be sure, yeah, I think we're going to have to wait another 15 minutes. Is that really necessary? I don't know. Can we hot tub? I look like I've been punched in both eyes, but sure. This is a really awful day for a, where is it? It's Rocksmith, there we go. Yeah, I look like hell. Alright, okay, there we go. Let me just... Hey. We'll go ahead and move this dude. Where is he? There he is. Alright, and then we can just scoot on over to the side. We can put chat. There we are. Hey chat. How you guys doing? You've looked worse? Yeah, I tried doing my hair myself, and that was a mistake. It doesn't look bad. Tilda helped me fix it, so it's better than it was. So we're just going to do a hot tub stream for a bit. I've heard it's not even about hot tubs anymore. Now it's about ASMR. I'm going to go and turn off the rain. So yeah, I don't know. What do we do now? There's an unfortunate shadow there. Look, Mom, on screen. Could do a daily run for Isaac. God, I mean, yeah, I don't know how to actually get to that because that doesn't actually show up on my thing. So, what would it take to turn Bree into a wizard? Magic, I guess. Yeah. How do we get magic? You find someone who knows magic, I guess? So I don't know what the play is. Let's say that this is fine, right? Like, let's say that there's no issues with OBS, right? And it's just those scene regions. Then what? Chat is over here, by the way. So I should probably here. Hold up. There we go. You guys can be over here, and then when I look over there to read chat, it looks like I'm reading chat. Oh, I actually need to. There we go. See, I switched spots with you. There we go. Is there any setting differences between the two scenes? No. So the scene collection is different than the profile. The profile makes it so. We did recently switch the profile for Necromunda to make it so that way it was something. I don't know. Why is it an issue today and it isn't normally? There's a specific setting with each image. I mean, that could be it. But I mean, like, look at how many scenes and stuff that we got going on here. We got this one you're looking at. This one is for the game capture card. This one's for Among Us. I don't remember what that one is. This is for when I'm doing Minecraft speed runs. It's when I'm looking at the art. This is where we are right now. Another screen region when I'm doing art. The tabs versus chat thing and not Necromunda, Kill Team. Multi-stream. Oh, this is when I was playing multiple games at once, which I think is what I'm going to be doing for the charity. Bunch of games for Steam cleaning. I can actually probably delete that. Exciting. Tabletop Sim. It's the Switch. We could maybe get rid of that, but I actually don't know. It's the Homestuck capture region. Then we got another one for the in-screen that I never show. The BRB that I forget to show. The Boru. Rain.move, which is for creepy pasta streams. High Lord of Terra. The standard game region that has all of these games that I haven't gotten rid of out of my thing, and then the intro slate. So like, you know, there's more screen regions here than the normal thing. God, I look like hell. It's okay. It's upsetting. How long's left of the stream? Of this? We're about the 10-minute mark. So we got about 5 minutes. Look at the properties of one image source. I don't think I can do that with... Can I switch scene regions on the fly like that? Ooh, I can. Oh. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. That's neat. Unload image when not showing is not clicked. So I need to do that to all of them? Is there a way to bulk do this so I don't have to click each end of every single one of these? Otherwise, every image will be loaded at once. That wasn't a problem with, I didn't even know about this until just now. Control A. Doing them as fast as I can. Maybe you can select multiple ones. Unload when not showing. Unload when not showing. Unload when not showing. Load when not showing. Disclaimer, I don't know if this will fix it. You know, we'll give it a go. Oh, no, I don't want grid mode. Oh, no. List mode. Thank you, please. Properties. Oh, that's the music. Unload when not showing. We got about 2 minutes for me to do this, so hopefully I get it done in time. Properties, unload image when not showing. Intro, properties, unload image when not showing. Properties, unload image when not showing. Fun. Which probably should have waited to test the other theory, but that was boring. And this is an exciting fix that I could do. This might be the solution. And we will see if it works. I have about a minute to fix it. And who knows if it'll save my progress, because every single time that I've had to reopen it, I have to change everything I changed since the last time I booted it, which is fun. Mainly just people like moving around. There's no one in that one, so we can go ahead and get rid of that. What is this image? Nothing, so we can go get rid of that. Image, unload when not showing. Image, unload when not showing. I mean, I'll just write over these in the future, so it won't be that big of a deal, but oh god, this is going to be the one with all of them. Marley, Bree, okay, I got about 20 seconds to do this. I think I got them all. I think I got it. There's one I missed. I'm just going to delete this region because it's too many things. And that's it. Okay, cool. I got them all. Begin. All right, what do you guys want to do? We can. How do we even fix? Okay. The other thing I think it could be, the only other change I can think of is we changed the bit rate or something for Necromunda. Did all your scenes get changed to unload now? Yeah, probably. I mean, it's like a mystery that I'm trying to get you guys to solve, so it kind of sucks that it keeps doing this. Oh, this is awful. Okay, settings. Okay. All right, my bitrate is currently set at 5,000. What is a reasonable bitrate for someone that has fiber? Like 5,000 is good, right? That's what we set it to. What should I set it down to? It's the only thing I've changed, Luigi, guys, so I can't think of anything else to do. $5,000 is yep. Okay. Were there crash logs? The logs are in OBS. Okay, let me check that. This PC. Apps roaming data. All right. Users. Users, Colin. What was the rest of it? App data. I don't see app data in here. Users, Colin, or whatever. App data. There's a way to check for the hidden ones, right? Can I just like type it in /app? Wait, I just one guide you. Roaming /OBS. Just type /app data. Okay. We cannot find /app data. Okay. I got rid of the slash and it worked. Local. Roaming. Crash. Yeah. These are all old. So I mean that's just streaming, you know? Go to help on the top of, and then I've been a streamer for a while. Crash reports show reports. Ah, these are different. This is something else. OBS Studio instead of OBS. It's probably the issue. These are still not relevant. Yeah, these have nothing to do with today. Try the other option for opening logs. Upload last crash report. Here you go. No? Okay. Help. Log files. Show log files. Okay. So this is... It's the most recent one. We are currently looking at 7. So this is the one that we just had. Upload this. How? Where? Do you want me to send it to you? Turned off Discord in order to save myself some memory. Luigi guy. Do I have you on here? There you are. This is also allowing us to check. Okay, I got it. This is the most recent one. There you go. It's probably an option to upload the most recent one. It's probably full of... Yeah, I'm a little worried about like, oh, and he lives here kind of information, like IP or whatever. No black magic support. Sorry for the tech support stream, y'all. We're trying to make this work. I might have to finish this up tomorrow or something. I don't see anything wrong in the log. Neat. Yeah. All right, so here's what I think we'll do. I looked over the log. I don't know what I'm doing. What's the uptime on my end? Almost 10 minutes. So stay with me for another like 5. 4.5. And we can see how it's going. If it's the case that we gotta split it, I mean, God, that's annoying. God, that's annoying. Oh, because I want you to be like noticing things and figuring things out. Can we play Sea Shanty 2 now? I get a better idea. Alright. Boop. Oops, that's not the right screen region. Display capture. Yep. And then whoop. There we go. Whoop. No, put that back. It's gonna look weird, but it's fine. Okay. All right, there we go. Is your OBS up to date? Version 27.0.1. Got a little clock there. Once this hits about 14 minutes 30, it dies. I don't know why. The other option is that we just finish the stream in 14-minute chunks from here on out. So I guess vote right now. What do you want me to do? I don't know how to fix this. So if we try and do it tomorrow, then I mean, OBS is fine on RAM. It's got with Discord open, it's using up 44%. I mean, like, if we do this again tomorrow, it's going to be the same issue. I think we have to probably just push through it. I know people want me to switch to PowerPoint. I literally don't know how to do that with this. I feel like you guys are going to have a hard time solving a mystery if it's cut up like this. We've got 1 minute left until it'll crash. So, everyone's like, whatever's good for you. PowerPoint wouldn't support sounds. It wouldn't. You're the game master? I just want the game to run, man. All right. We're getting almost to that point. So 14 minutes 30. That's when it crashes, give or take. Sometimes on up to 1440. going to try something. I'm going to try switching the screen region to the March of the Mice. I bet you it crashes. Hey, we're back. Oh. I guess we don't need that bit anymore. So yeah, it turns out it's the March of the Mice. That scene region explicitly cannot last more than like 14 minutes 30 seconds. Luigi guy says he's got an idea, so we're gonna check and see if this idea works. Do I have any video files in that scene region? Well, I don't think that'll help, Tita, because I was on this scene region, then switched to the other one, and that's when it broke. Are there any video ones? The page turn sound effect is a WAV file. Local file, and then it says the local file. Local file is checked. Loop is unchecked. Restart playback when source becomes active. Use hardware is not. Show nothing when playback ends. That is checked. Nothing else is checked. Speed is at 100%. Color range is at auto. It's not a. It's just a WAV file. It's like music. Is there a close file when inactive option? I can click that. Yeah. There's less pages than there were last time. As an aside. Do it for every single sound file. They're only sound files, so it should only be these handful. And here I thought orthogonal caster was going to have nothing to do. I mean, I guess he just cuts out this 1 hour here of us doing tech support, if this works. I'm going through all of them right now and switching them out. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to upload all this. Or how I'm going to make sure he's got the right order. God, that's going to suck. Ugh. Chop up the stream and load it up in 14-minute chunks. Well, that'd be easy, because then I just upload the streams as they are. Town of Nowhere is harder. Okay. Fair enough. Check and see if there's a crash log. I will in a second. I've got to do it for every single region. All right, cool. So I've done it to all of them now. Help, log files, crash reports, show crash reports. Nothing new. And then log files. There's a new one, obviously, but it doesn't show anything. As far as I can tell, that's weird. Send me the last... Well, I don't have crash logs, but I do have the last 5 normal logs. Yeah, I can send you those. I'm going to have to get myself another Coke here in a sec. All right. Thank you for doing whatever it is you're doing, Luigi guy. So I'm sending the last 5. I'm just copy-pasting them over. So one of them you already have. I'm going to go get a Coke real quick. I'll be right back. I need to wake up. Wake up. All right, I'm back. I only sent you one. Oh. There you go. Enjoy. Sorry about that. Okay. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I think we're going to... Well, let's see how many people are still here after all this bullshit. Quite a few. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Assuming the 14-minute time window is still a thing, despite the fact that Luigi guy told me to do the thing, I've changed the things the way he said. I'm gonna just stop stream, restart stream, and now we have another 14-minute time window to deal with stuff. Does that sound good? If we got raided, I wasn't aware. It doesn't say any raids. Just jump 500 people. Wait, there's 700 people here now? Oh, good. Okay. Looks like a host. I bet you... Let's see, is anyone else live? None of the other Vinesauce streamers are live. I bet you they're all hosting me right now. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop stream, restart stream. Vinny was doing a pre-recorded stream premiere. Okay, cool. Yeah, I removed one of the scene regions because we didn't need it anymore. It had, it was from the last episode where there was like all the different possible outcomes of things you guys could have done with the pirates, and so I just got rid of it because it was too many things. There was not going to be enough time for me to be able to change all that, so I was just like, nope, I'm not dealing with it. All right, I'm gonna stop stream. Let me know when you hear this, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to just keep track of the time. We're going to keep track of the 14-minute time windows. And we're going to try and finish this thing out for the day. Theoretically, what Luigi Guy just suggested should fix it. However, I don't trust like that. Because it never will work as nice as that. It may fix it. It may not. Who knows? It looks like all the unload things are still happening. So anyway, maybe possibly let's go. Let's go. Rain. Okay. Last time on an hour ago when we were doing this, the March of the Mice. So you just stepped outside because your shift inside is done. You are now scheduled to take your sleep. And so Abe is currently standing outside because it is his job to stand outside now. So in order, Greg took the first snap. Then Abe was inside. You were outside. After that, Abe took a nap. Bree was inside, and Greg was outside. And now it's time for the third shift, which has not started yet, but is about to start, where you sleep, Greg stands inside, and Abe stands outside. Cool? during this time, no one reports anything weird aside from Greg probably has something weird to say about you because you told him, do you think things like, what do you think of the concept of evil? And then you hugged him, which was a weird thing to do. And then you saw a woman in a raincoat outside. All right. So, anyway. Oh, good. I'm getting texts now. All right. Cool. So anyway, you head inside the deer tank. It's weird to hug someone after you ask them what the concept of evil means. Sergeant Charlie, your tank commander, is here. His job is to, basically, act as the brain for all the bits that need to be happening. I'm going to open up a poll to decide what you guys want to do now. Basically, you have your chance to nap now, if you'd like, for about 2.5 hours. You can do other things if you'd like. Charlie, help me. I'm blacking out every 15 minutes. All right. Pause redemptions. New poll. Multiple choice. If you're just joining us and you haven't done this before, you can use coffee points, which you get for just watching streams of mine, in order to be able to add options to chat. And then I can put them in a poll. And depending on what wins the poll, I try and collate what everyone says. That's how we decide what the character does. So you don't need to have coffee points to participate. You just vote in the poll. But the coffee points allow you to make decisions to push things in the direction you'd like to. We're going to skip the help, Charlie. I keep blacking out every 15 minutes because it would actually affect the story. So there's that. Need to play some more blackjack for more coffee points. I do appreciate that it's winning though. Being like, yeah, I was on guard duty. I blacked out every 15 minutes on the dot. We're gonna pretend like the blacking out thing didn't happen. Alright. With even number of votes, sleep and ask Charlie why everyone tells him good luck. So you ask Charlie, why does everyone call you Good Luck Charlie? He sighs, looks angrily at you, and says, I've served on 15 different deer. No one, as far as I know, has that record. In fact, I know that no one else has that record. You say that's good, right? For me? Sure. But some people are a bit superstitious about that. They tend to blame me for Hey. On the plus side, it's different. On the downside, it's worse. Send me the last 2 log files. I sent you the last log file. The most recent one was the one I just did. I sent you. The one before it is the one that ends in 50. I think this is literally gonna break this stream. Like, I don't know. I legit do not know how to get around this. Send it again? Sure. Like, this is actually a problem. Send the 51 again? Sure. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Thank you for the 100 bits, Coil Twitchbot. Coil Twitchbot just being cool. He shows up, he gives me 100 bits. That's it. Thanks, man. I cannot tell you how frustrating this is. Because I lose sleep over these. I might have to do something like PowerPoint. Is that just a bot that gives bits? It might. Thank you for the gift sub. Anon. It's a bot? Okay. So, interesting bot? It's a bot that gives me $1 every now and then? It's for some weird subscription service? What? So yeah, it's tracking your data. Probably. But I mean, every other website does it, so. Is that log so the last stream was like for like 6 minutes or something. We might have to do part 2 another time. I'm going to try and work this out. When else are you going to troubleshoot this, though? I don't know, man. I don't know what to do about this. I don't know what happened at the shorter crash. That's the 42 one. What does the line say? Why is it raining? It's raining because I forgot to turn that off. Nothing is new. I thought I was going to give you guys a mystery, but it turns out OBS wanted to be the one that gives a mystery. No crash logs. Is it always source CGCSPT3? Desktop audio. Hylar to Terra. Source. It's suspect. Because that's how I name, let's try that. Okay. CGCS PT3. That is the page turn sound effect here. OBS is already running in high priority. It's this specific page turn sound effect, going from any page to this screen region. So I don't think that's it, because I would imagine that if you look at the other ones, it's going to be, I would imagine the one before it was probably Inside Shop PT. I bet you that's the one on the one before. Or it's the same one again. It suddenly doesn't like the page turn anymore. Yeah. We might have to do that. Rebuilding a completely new scene collection and building the entire thing over. We might actually have to do that. God damn it. All right. Yeah. The page turn sound effects are fine on all of them. Are you guys down with doing this again tomorrow? But it works, because I'll redo all of the screen regions. Okay. I apologize for this. We will come back to the March of the Mice at when you guys are going to ask. I'm going to write down. Asked Charlie about nickname. Okay, cool. I got notes down. I'll edit together all nice. Thank you, Orthogonal. Yeah. I'm sorry about this. I'm gonna go and stop for the night. Is there any new art? I don't think that this stream was coherent enough for that. Okay, cool. I will see you guys tomorrow for the rest of this. I apologize for this. I really do. I know you guys understand, but it still sucks. I will see you guys tomorrow with the part 2 of this now two-parter episode of the March of the Mice. I'll see you then. Brr. Hello, how are you guys doing? Y'all doing good? We spent some time this morning trying to make sure that this works. I am going to do a little recap from yesterday because it was a little disjointed and a little bit hard to keep up with. I changed out one sprite just because I feel like it could have been drawn better, especially looking at it in retrospect. So, we shall see. I'm going to keep a watch. And see if we have issues at the 14-minute, 30-second mark like we did last time. But I digress. How are you guys doing today? I have slept. That is a major bonus to yesterday's stream. I should thank... wait, where did it go? DeBuilder, thank you for the year of support. That's a very long time. And then Targo, thank you for the 16 months of support. It's very helpful. Thank you both. I'm tempting fate. I really am. Let's get the poll thing up. And there we go. All right. Good. I had a burger. That sounds great. Fruity Loops. I was just listening to the Binding of Isaac video that Mike was talking about, and I think it's just kind of a thing that you can't really escape your own personal experiences, and you can't separate them from any story that you tell. Isaac and all the stuff with Ed McMillan, and then Lovecraft and his weird racism, and Harry Potter chick and her issues. It's interesting. It's interesting to see that. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Let's get into the March of the Mice. So, let's start with Chapter 4, Part 2, I guess. So last time you were, at Fort Relic. You were given a new position down by your drill sergeant. Your drill sergeant told you, hey, we're going to give you a new position with a new tank. It is a smaller tank. Am I going to combine the last stream into this one? I believe so. On After Hours, I think I should probably do that. Which does mean that it'll be a day late, but I think it'll be a more coherent story. Either that or we just... I don't know how I'm going to edit this. I don't know. Anyway. You were given a position on a deer tank, and the deer tank was manned by a man going by Sergeant Good Luck Charlie. Your drill sergeant explicitly tried to not bring up the fact that that was his nickname, and you and everyone else had your first mission on your way out to the main front to the northeast, which was to pick up some art from a eccentric artist going by the name Herbert. And then he told you about how a mysterious person had left a note on his door saying that they wanted to steal the art that he was making. Presumably because this art is it's supposed to be, as chat put it, propaganda to get you to move out to the falling moon kingdom. So that way, there will be more citizens. Show you how nice it is here, how cool it is. You could move out to this beautiful, scenic, untouched area that's got these nice cities and all of that jazz. Along the way, you met a couple of people outside, one of which was Marley, someone who seems kind of frustrated at Herbert. Just him sort of convincing him to move to this place, which did not have nice big cities and was just empty nothingness. And you also met another person in a raincoat when you were doing your job standing outside guarding during the shift, who just seemed to be concerned about the safety of her friend. Is there a little mark on the page? What is that? Is that... Oh, that's part... Okay, hold up. I can fix that. I'm going to fix that right now because it's going to frustrate me if I don't. That's a very easy fix. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. Just a little, white mark there. All right, and then save. At this point, you had done your shifts all around in the different positions where you were supposed to do your shifts, as given orders by, and hopefully that doesn't crash anything. It doesn't. Okay, cool. And it fixed it. You were given your orders to guard the house, with one person inside and one person outside. The doors to both Herbert's bedroom on the first floor and the artist's studio on the second floor were both locked in order to, basically because he didn't trust you. to not be the thieves yourselves. In order, you had the first shift outside, which is where you met the mysterious person in the raincoat, and you guys did a little lap around the building to make sure that there was nothing suspicious going on. Then you had your first shift inside, in which you had a really bizarre conversation with Greg, which was entirely your doing, where you were like, you hugged him, and then you were like, what is the nature of evil? And then you hugged him again, and he told you to go sleep. And then that is bringing us up to now, the current shift, where Abe is inside, or Abe is outside guarding the front door. Greg is inside, and Bree is going to take a nap inside the deer tank, where they just asked, hey, what's with the nickname, basically? And Charlie begrudgingly decided to start answering that question. And that's where we're at now. I think I explained everything that happened yesterday. And then that's where I'm going to get into answering that question that you guys asked. What's happened so far? I just got done explaining what happened last time. So that's all. And then Charlie crashed reality, apparently, yes. That's supposed to sound like rain. You said you resolved the technical issues, more or less. What was your method? You know, just things working now. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Anyway, it's raining outside, which I guess is important as well. It has been raining on and off for the last little bit. And Charlie is answering your question about why are you called Good Luck Charlie? To which he said he was going to punish you if you ever asked that, and then you decided to ask it anyway. So he says, I have served on 15 different tanks. I've run every position, and I've been in this job for years. I cannot say that that is the same for anyone else in this line of work. I believe I'm the only one to have survived that many hostile engagements. I know for a fact that I'm the only one who has survived the ones that I've dealt with. Does that answer your question? Leaving an awkward pause. The next thing that you guys had decided to do was sleep. Yes? No? Okay. Maybe? Kinda? Do you guys want to do more questions in order to like flesh that out some more, or do you guys want to just go to sleep like you were going to? Did I tweet the stream and stuff? I did. We skipped the blackout thing because that's not canon. That's just technical errors. Okay, you guys do have questions, it sounds like. I retconned the blackouts because they shouldn't have been happening in the first place. So I'm going to go and open up redemptions. You guys can go ahead and ask questions if you'd like. If we have crashing issues again today, we'll just play through like they do in golf. Ask about the mouse stash. I love that we're just calling it a mouse stash now. Not even a mustache, but just a mouse stash. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause the stuff, and yeah, it's raining. The static is supposed to be rain. I don't know if I did a good job making it sound like rain, but I did my best. No one's corrected me on it until this series, so I'm doing my best making my own sound effects, and that's the best I could do. Anyway, new poll, multiple choice. I do love this. It's such a nice thing. You could look up 1 hour rain. You'd be surprised how many of those are copyrighted. This is what rain sounds like in a deer tank. Sure, that's the issue. Yeah, pretty much all sound. I mean, like, I can't run the cricket sound effect that I bought because Twitch will think that it's copyrighted, which is crap. I need to go ahead and turn off Steam. Exit. There we go. Right. Let's see where the poll is taking us. All right. So the questions that are questions and stuff like that you guys asked are: ask about the moustache. He says, I just think it looks handsome. You guys say, I'm sorry to hear about that, referring to the deer thing, not your mustache. To which he says, what's the job? It's what we are here to do. I don't know if you signed up or if you were drafted. I signed up because I know that there's a lot of good we can do in this world. Protecting this artist, being able to tell people about how nice it is to live in this area, I believe is a good that can be done by us. What's your favorite part of a deer, you ask? I like the inside of the tank here. I've never really thought about that. Why are tank crews why are deer tanks so dangerous to their crews? They're typically not. Usually they're a fairly safe place to be. You are faster than most of the other artillery and weapons, especially against the current enemy of the council. But stuff happens. There are weaknesses to this mode of transport, and stuff happens. Go to sleep. You don't have a whole lot of time before you have to go wake up. Which I'm just gonna do unless you guys have more questions. How long did it take you to figure out the politics of this world? It kind of all clicks together, you know? Yeah, he's probably right. Okay. So, you guys sleep for a bit and wake up in the next morning. I guess I can just... I mean, there's not really a scene transition there. He's still going to be here. I guess it would be one of them coming in from... Let's see. Let's see. Where is that screen? Boop. All right. Greg goes ahead and piles into the tank and says, it's morning, sir. I think we should try and talk to the artist and see if we can just get out of here. Did something wacky and uncharacteristic happen? Who knows? So he says, all right, well, I think we're going to have to do the same thing that we had planned on doing yesterday. You guys go and get it, and go and get the prince, and then we head out and we move along our way. You ask for a password, everyone ignores you. At this point, Greg has just assumed that you've gotten a little weird. You head on back inside the house and up. Upstairs to the spot where Abe is still on watch. He looks like he's tired, but, you know, obviously he's slept some. I guess it can stop raining now. Oop. And then I just made it rain more. There we go. It stopped raining. Let's go ahead and... Where are my... There we are. Can we move you, but not everyone? There we go. Alright. Herbert is up there having a conversation with Abe about, you know, how they slept. Abe points out that he didn't. Herbert points out that he did. This is an awkward conversation in general. Being that they were asked to help guard this, you know, art for them, but I digress. Herbert unlocks the door so that way you guys can go ahead and get the prints. And the entire room is absolutely messed up. Like, everything has been upturned, and the drying racks have been opened, and the pages are missing. Random pages are strewn about the room. Despite the fact that you guys were on guard all night, the thief successfully ended up being able to break in. You guys immediately... Alright. Let me go ahead and open up a new poll for you guys to go ahead and do things, because this is pretty important. Herbert is freaking the heck out. He's like, what did you guys do? The door was locked. How did you screw this up? How did someone break in? We're on the second floor. Open up redemptions. Investigate dead animal on ground? That's ink. There was an ink well on the desk, and it's fallen over now. Clean up your place, asshole. Close down redemptions. Paste. Looks like a falcon. You're mouse sized. How can there be a tiny falcon? There you go. Wait, did I just link you guys the same one again? Yeah, I did. Oh, crap. Oh, no. I didn't clear the lot. Okay, I didn't clear. So, it's... Okay, yeah, I just didn't clear the last full, so just ignore the ones that were, like, questions from the last one. I apologize. They have no relevance to this. Check window for signs of a break-in. You look over the window, but it doesn't even have the ability to open. It's got a solid piece of glass in the way. Aside from the fact that this is on the second floor, and the second floor has no balcony or way to get in, like, the window doesn't open and is glass and not broken. So, it would have been possible to get through the window without having to either break it or climb a, vaulted, I don't know what you call that. Let me show you the outside again. The outside of the house kind of juts out a bit for the second floor. That you would have had to have climbed up a 90-degree angle, and then back around another 90 degrees to get back to where you were, just to be able to get to the window with no way of really getting to there. Just had to be sure. For sure. Of course. Calm Herbert. You try and calm Herbert down by saying the next thing. You should have let us have access to this room. You knew there was going to be a thief, and the thief got in. We have to find out who did this. We'll figure it out. Just stay calm. Then you turn to Abe and you go, "What the fuck, dude?" He says, "I've been here all... I was here for my shift. I didn't hear anyone. I didn't see anyone." Did you? We don't even know when this happened. Greg, being a little bit sharper, decides that he's gonna bring Herbert downstairs so they can have more of a conversation down there while you guys investigate up here. Go ahead and clear out this again. Open up redemptions and let you guys do that. It's a closed room murder without the murder. Yeah, I didn't really want to do a murder scene on this, I'll be honest. Check truth bullets. Go and pause redemptions. Eat the floor. That is a hell of a play. Alright, let me clear all of the past ones. I love that you guys were like, "Clean up this place, you asshole." Alright, there you go. Damn, you live like this, bitch? He should clean up. It's a mess. You guys are investigating a crime scene. You're like, someone should tidy up this place. It looks awful. Like, oh, let's just get rid of this evidence. Let's just, like, clean up real quick. Herbert, get in here. Fix this. What? I love that. I love that your first reaction is like, oh, let's clean. Can someone link the poll? Sure, I'll link it again real quick. Oop, that's the wrong button. We are a rodent. We should have no problem eating the floor. You walk around the room a bit, searching for a possible trap door or secret hatch. The walls seem solid. The roof is made out of wood as well, slatted wood, as is the floor. It creaks as you walk over. Quite a few of the boards are loose enough that, like, you know, they do kind of wiggle under your footsteps. You check behind the dresser and there's nothing but, you know, dust and random detritus that you would expect from an artist's workshop. You check your truth bullets. You don't have any. And I'm not going to allow you to eat the floor because that's weird. It's not blood, it's ink. I'm going to open up redemptions again so you guys can do that. Y'all don't eat the floor every day? You know, the floor in my office is like faux wood and not edible. I know a lot of people were memeing on like, oh, this character is you, isn't it, Rev? And the answer is no, it's not. If I'm going to put a self-insert in, it's going to be more how I view myself rather than how y'all view me. I think I put a little bit of myself in every character that I put in. I don't think you can have Crystal from the town of nowhere without having to work like any sort of day job. So there's that. So you're doing an Andrew Hussey. I'm not going to do an Andrew Hussey. I'm not going to just have, like, me show up. That's weird. I don't get that. Go and pause redemptions and then new pull. Herbert kind of feels like how you would see yourself. No, not quite. I mean, he's a bit of an asshole, but, let me clean these up. All right, multiple choice. Copy. Paste. Just the tiniest Harrison Ford. Mentioning he's an asshole might be a bit of a spoiler. No, he's kind of like that. I feel like that's just, you know, maybe you guys don't interpret his behavior as asshole-ish, but I do. It's just a bit frantic. He's a weird dude. You try and lift up some of the floorboards. They're definitely loose enough to be lifted, but it doesn't seem like it's possible for you to get your fingers in between the cracks in order to, you know, pull up the boards. They're kind of closely held together. You also see Herbert's room again. I mean, you can just go downstairs. You try and look for Harrison Ford under the floorboards, but can't for the aforementioned reason. And go downstairs to go see his room. Herbert is down in his office just hanging out with Greg. Who I didn't load into the scene, I guess. plot twist. This is where Harrison Ford is buried. Is he dead? I thought he was still alive. I'm gonna complete these all and then go ahead and open up redemptions again. He's most certainly dead given, yeah. Oh, yeah, you've got a solid point. The March of the Mice doesn't leave really any space for us to be alive. I'm going to go ahead and pause redemptions again. We're doing a few less options than we did yesterday just because, you know, less people here today. And I think part of that is because other people are streaming. Because, okay, did I get all of them? Yeah, okay, so that's where it ends there. All right. Is Vinny, yeah, and Vinny also auto-hosted us, which was a big deal. Unfortunately, everything broke, so we really couldn't, like, you know, use that. Anyway, new poll. Alright, so you guys decide, try and move the bookshelf and inspect the bookshelf. I feel like are very similar, even though try and move the bookshelf doesn't have very many votes. I'm just going to tell you that it is firmly bolted to the wall in such a way that you would not be able to move it if you tried. As a result, it's pretty much as stable as can be. Some of the shelves look a little crooked and bent, and they've had too much stuff put on them. You try and look at the hole in the ceiling. It's not so much a hole as there is like an ink stain dripping in from upstairs. Let's see. Try and get Herbert's alibi. I was asleep right here all night. Y'all know that. You guys are coming in and out all night, right? So how would, the door is locked. The door upstairs was locked. I was locked in here. I don't know why you're giving me the 5th degree. Is there a window in Herbert's room? No. It's windowless. Go ahead and open up redemptions again. Why are you acting sus then? I don't think I'm acting suspicious. I think that you guys screwed up doing your job. I told you that someone was going to break in and try and steal my prints. And now they're gone. Interrogate the guy you've been looking at in the mirror. He looks shady. I love that. Alright. And then new poll. Multiple choice. Oops. Okay, that's got all of them. Let me go ahead and clear out the ones from the last one. Where is... So the last one ends with give a glare of suspicion. Okay. So I can... get rid of all these. And create multiple choice. There we go. Alright, let's see. You guys decide to try and climb up the bookshelf as if it was a ladder and press on the stained floorboard from below. You say, "You have nice glasses," on your way across the room as he moves out of the way to let you do so. He said, What are you doing?" You climb up the bookshelf and push the floorboard easily out of the way. Which I didn't draw here because I didn't expect you guys to do that. You climb back down. Herbert kind of stares at you. Greg and Abe stare at Herbert. You decide to check Herbert's bed for clues and just find the prints in the bed. They look nice. He turns around and picks up the box on the other side of the room. Here's the box for him. The other ones are upstairs. Gonna go ahead and open up redemptions. That was anticlimactic. Oh, you have no idea how it feels to write this, and then you guys just solve that shit. It's good. It's good. I didn't expect you guys to get it that quick. Alright, let me go ahead and, see, everyone's just sort of staring at Herbert at this point. Kind of like, what the hell, my dude? You've shown us 3 Danganronpa games. What'd you expect? The Town of Nowhere? Everyone's like, oh yeah. You know what? Like, I think the difference here is that you guys don't have, hot monsters to distract you from solving a mystery. If I put hot monsters in this, you guys would be like, This would be like a 4-episode thing. Chat's thinking clearly. They aren't distracted. You guys, you say, bruh. Like, dude, what the fuck? Was this a setup? Who are you working for? Okay. So let me explain. I'm working for Lord Titus, as you guys know. And I intended to give it to you guys. I wanted a little bit more time. Because this area is actually kind of nice. And I figured everyone would move here, and I don't know, things are going well with Candace, and I figured maybe, like, you know, because she doesn't like everyone moving here, and... Sorry? Lord Titus Falling Moon, the guy who, like, the king of this legion, like, this region... Go ahead and complete all these. Go ahead and open up redemptions in case if you guys want to ask more questions. Is it working? It's working today. Yeah, we're 43 minutes into this stream. I'm not going to turn Candace into some joke. I swear to God, it's not going to be a thing. Alright, I'm going to pause redemptions. Boop, 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 boop. Fist fight him. Oh, okay. No, that was one from the last one. I'm gonna get rid of that one as well. Alright, multiple choice. Create multiple choice. We just started from where we left off. I guess I should have done it over from the beginning, especially considering how quick this went. But I wanted you guys to be able to have, like, you know, a canon through line. It's going to definitely screw at the VOD, and I have no idea how I'm going to fix it, but we shall see. Complete all. Complete all. You decide to drag him out in front of the house to where Charlie is and have him explain the situation, which will take me a moment to get that. Boop. Where actually is that? Alright, give me a second and I'll get it all together. Add image. Boop. Wait, where the heck is he? Ah, there he is. There we go. All right, so you all go outside and have Charlie get involved with this investigation. What exactly did you think you were doing? Like, what was the point of all that? Like, are you working for someone else? Who's Candace? Like, we're not. Okay, so I'm not working for anyone else. I'm working. Like, I'm telling the truth. Like, I was gonna give it to you guys. I wanted a little bit more time before people. Because when I started working on the first series, when that went out, a whole bunch of people moved in, including Candace, and she's cool. But I just, I wanted to, you know, have some more time with her, and I think things are going well. Like, so you guys have the prints, so everything's cool, right? Like, you guys could have come by and dropped by to pick it up later. It wouldn't have been a big deal. Abe, why don't you take him back inside? Me and Bree and Greg are gonna go have a conversation inside the tank. You alright? Abe understands and leaves you guys to go have that conversation. Which is here. What do you think, boys? You think he's telling the truth? Because honestly, if we've got the prints, if we've got everything we need, then we're delayed by 1 day. No harm, no foul. But if you think that there's something else to this, we can try and investigate more. I'm going to go and open up redemptions again. Pause redemptions. There's something nutty with this sussy squirrel. God, I hate that. What was the... We should arrest him for wasting everyone's time. Alright, cool. Multiple choice. That takes so much less time. Even when it glitches out like it's doing tonight. As a self-admission, he did say that he was delaying you guys on purpose. So, if he's to be believed on anything, he intentionally delayed the prints from getting out on time. There's something nutty with this sussy squirrel. So you guys say, I think there's definitely something nutty about this sussy squirrel. Charlie just kind of gives you a look like, what? Charlie, what do you think? Well, honestly, I kind of think no harm, no foul. I don't know as if it's really worth our time to deal with this. I think this is something that we should definitely bring up with Lord Titus when we see him and when we deliver this, but as far as I can tell, doesn't seem like anything to do with, I mean, I think you should never say sussy again. You decided to mention the hooded figure that you saw last night. Maybe Candace? Maybe. If you boys want to check it out, you could. Let's just take the paintings and be on our way, but let's shoot the house once we're far enough away. You know, I know you're excited to be on a deer tank, and that's great, but we can't just open fire on civilians. It's kind of a big no-no. We're not allowed to kind of a bad reputation for the whole army if we start opening fire on killing civilians for theft of their own property. If anything, we can bring him into the local authorities and have him serve time for, you know, obstructing justice. But I don't think that we need to murder him over this. Chat just wants a little war crimes as a treat. Honestly, I think we just got an easy night where we didn't have to deal with anything. If you guys think that there's some sort of, no war crimes even as a treat. It was a joke, Captain. Let's keep it as that. Let's, we got basically a couple options. We can investigate this whole spy angle that you're talking about, or we can let this one slide, or we can have him arrested for. Honestly, what did he even do? He didn't. Nothing he did is technically a crime. It's just weird. Waste our time? I know you're new to this whole job, but I think you'll find that a lot of being in the army is wasting your time. And then wasting other people's time. And then wasting them. And I'm gonna open up for redemptions for you guys to decide to do things. If it's not obvious, there are no, like, police in, at least this civilization. It sort of is a 1-2 with the army acting as both, as a militarized police force to handle both foreign and domestic problems. So you guys are essentially cops as well as army men? Let's see. Obstruction of justice is a crime. That's the last one. Okay. Great, multiple choice. If you have any notes that you took during this series, can we see them when the March of the Mice ends? I believe I've posted a good chunk of my notes on the Patreon. What was that link? Oh. I don't know. Oh, I deleted one of the numbers. That's what happened there. I was like, what is that? I deleted the 2 at the end of it, which makes it, instead of, what do you guys want to do? It's instead, enforce CRPG rule number 1 on Henry. Which is, it's funny that the guy's name is Herbert, which is almost Henry. Just like, yeah, enforce rule number 1. Get him! Whatever rule number 1 is, we're enforcing it. New poll, who's this? Yeah, just voting on someone else's poll. And they're going to be like, why are so many people voting on this? Considering that, okay, if I'm going to take a guess, I think the straw poll number, so it goes strawpoll.me and then a number. I think that's what number poll it is. So the poll that I linked just now is poll number 435,802. And I assume that if we, change that to 3, we'll get someone else's poll, and then the 1 is probably one of mine, and so on and so forth. So I would assume that poll number 45 or 4,545 or 400 whatever. That one, the one I linked you guys, is from like quite a while ago, because it's almost 41 million new polls or old polls behind. You could literally just put in random numbers, and you'll find someone's poll. They're not like private. It's just I think one of the things that makes straw poll secure for this kind of thing is it's unlikely that someone's gonna just randomly type in a number and start voting while it's happening. Whoever Henry is and whatever transgression he had and whether or not Rule 1 should be enforced is from like, years ago. Someone said 2016. There you go. 41 million polls ago. Anyway, back to the story. You guys say, I want to find this Candace lady and tell her she's too good for him, and then we should bounce out and make Herbert pretend he's a ghost as punishment. Both Greg and your sergeant look at you as if you've just recommended a series of insane things, because you just did. I don't think that it's proper decorum to do that. I think everything you just recommended was weird. And, I'm not gonna trust you on the gun for a while. I'm gonna be honest with you. Greg kind of, looks at you as if he was expecting a different result. It's been a long night, sir. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Alright, so if we're just gonna head out, let's go and, let him know. I think we ought to let him know that he's gonna have a warning for this, and that we're gonna report this behavior. But, I don't even know how we would arrest him for this. What would you arrest him on? We could definitely, lock him up and bring him along with us, but that would just... I don't know. I don't think what he's done is worth the trouble. Arrest him for resisting arrest. Oof, too real. You walk back over. Abe's still kind of keeping Herbert in check. Herbert has not attempted to run or move away or go inside or anything. All right, says Sergeant Charles. Charlie. Chuck. Whatever. I'll be honest with you. You wasted our time. And I'll appreciate it. But seeing as how we have all the supplies, all of the prints that we're supposed to have, I don't really see any reason that we should arrest you. I think that you just significantly wasted our time for no reason. And that was weird. So, I guess the moral of this story is don't. Herbert nods and agrees. Sorry, I just wanted to keep it as a small town. It's really quite nice out here. I'm sure it is. We'll be taking the prince now, and good day. With that, you guys take the huge crate of different scrolls with the prince. After putting the prince you have into their case and putting that case back into the crate and get that aboard the tank and ride off on to new adventures, which is where the story ends for today. Because I expected that to take longer. I hope you enjoyed this, even if it was a little weird. Sorry it was cut up over 2 days. That was weird. Aren't you proud of us? I am. I honestly expected you guys to be like, what the heck? How did they get in? And you guys were like, I was expecting an escape room. Next time I'm going to make it impossible. I'm going to literally make it like a sealed room with no entrances or exits. And it's going to be like, how did it happen? And you guys are going to be like, I don't know. And then I'm going to be like, I don't know at all. But tonight you guys were like hyper-focused. Next time... Next time we're gonna have hot monsters or something. That's the key to distracting you, I think. I'm gonna check and see if there's any art. There is 2 arts actually, 1 and 2. I'm going to pull them up on screen right now. Anna LRK has made us 2 arts. Let's go and check those out. I'll go ahead and turn off the bird sound effects. We've got this one. Oh, so you're not the thief. Saying this, he casually slammed the door in Abe's face again. Thank you for the 2 years to support, Ultra Grunt. And then we got another one from Anna LRK, which is from tonight, where it's just like, bruh. Like, honestly. This is an amazing style. It is. I love it. I also love the investigation took all of 5 seconds. It's what I get for making something too easy, I guess. Well, heck. I guess we have some more free time. So we could do something else now? Thank you for putting this all together. Yeah, we'll do another one at the end of next month, last Thursday. We can do Isaac. We can do Creepypasta. We could do Hot Tub Stream. We can't make it more Dognarampa. I was like, locked room puzzle. That'll be impossible. Isaac Daily. All right. My Summer Car. Don't even have that installed right now, I'll be honest, which is sad. Sit on the microphone and fart. Why is that a thing? Like, I know it's why it's a thing, but like, why is that a thing? How are you expecting this to go? You guys to spend about an hour more investigating around, checking stuff? That will get you banned. Wait, farting into the mark will get me banned? I mean, I don't have to fart right now, and I'm not going to do that, and that's weird, but, like, why? Yeah, when people were like, let's check for Harrison Ford, I'm like, Damn it. All right. Well, I just got done watching that Isaac thing. I kind of want to talk about it. How about we do? Oh God, some more Isaac. I was supposed to read Homestuck today as well, but the people in chat want creepypasta. Those are all completely different things. Banned for the abuse of microphone. What? Vote for it? Okay. Pasta, Homestuck, Isaac. Create poll. There you go. There's a vote for you. Someone said that poll number 100 is especially spicy, so I'm gonna go and check and see what that is. Do you like funny fucking wall posters? Yes, no, show me more porn, damn it. Okay. That's the one that you wanted me to look at? That was spicy? What was poll number 1? What was the first poll that anyone did on this website? What movie should we watch? Sucker Punch, Pirates of the Caribbean, Prison Logic, or Witch Hunter? Caribbean is spelled wrong. I'm going to vote for Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, wow. Yeah, everyone seems to think that Pirates of the Caribbean is the way to go. No one has even voted for Witch Hunter. 10,000, almost 11,000 people for Witch Hunter? Nah, get out of here. 44,000 people with Pirates of the Caribbean. 69,420. A. Okay. It's just A, and A are the options. Well, there you go. All right. Creepypasta, Homestuck, Isaac. Creepypasta currently wins with a small margin. So let's do some creepypasta then. With or without rain sound effects. I don't know. Anyway. I will be back in just a moment. Give me just a moment to set up. I'll be right back.